Hi everyone, it's Justina here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. So I'm filming this a few days before Christmas, so really for my videos for today and really the rest of this week, I just want to take things a little bit easy. So I thought we would have a relaxed, with our candle, ephemera making session, and I want to use yet another pile of Shop Your Stash stuff. So I have got a library pocket here, which I've stamped some of these pieces with my cheapy. I got this from Amazon. It's just like a script and vintage documents type stamp. So I've just gone over that lightly just to give it a bit of something in the background, and I've done the same with this one. Little glassine bag, and then this. So this is some. I think it was a letter that I got in a package from Dreamkeeper Journals, and the paper is a really interesting texture, which is why I kept it. It's almost like I don't know. It feels like a 2-ply kitchen roll or something, like a paper towel, but it's really interesting. Anyway, I thought we could use it as a backing, and it's slightly see-through, so I can see the writing through it ever so slightly, and then I've just gone over with some more stamping. I just thought that would be an interesting background for a tag or something. So that's those pieces that I've stamped, and then I've also got this piece, which is just it's a packing card thing, and it actually says, please do not throw away, you can use it as a note card. So I thought, well, of course I'm going to do that because of the lines. And then I've got a clothing tag, which I thought we could do something with maybe. Right, where to start? So let me put those to one side, and let's start easy. Let's go with the library pocket. So as I say, I've already done the stamping. So let's try and remember what I had planned for this. So I've got, a few bits and bobs out, and I have sort of had a thought in my head of what I might do, just to make this, well, keep it easy, I guess. So I know I wanted to have this is a die. I thought that might be interesting in the background. And then I think I wanted to use one of these poinsettias. Let's think. I'm just trying to decide if I want to go, big and grand or smaller. I think I want that to fill up that space a bit nicer. That's it. There we go. So as I say, I hope you all had wonderful Christmases. See, I like that, but now I feel like, have we got not enough stamping in that corner? So I'm thinking, is there a way that I can get this to fit a bit better? Like I could do that and then just chop off a couple of the petals. Or I go with the pink one. Yeah, it's a bit too small, but I like this pink. I think I prefer the pink actually. Like that, and then we could maybe add a word or something. I'm also looking out. This happens to me all the time, by the way. I make decisions about things and I'm like, oh, do I really want that? I'm not sure. Where I've done the stamping, I don't know if it's like too much grey and I want to lighten things up a bit. But no, I think I will use the circle, that's fine. But I think I will go with that pink poinsettia. So we need some ink. So I'm going to use the Victorian Velvet. But I'm just going to do it lightly because this is a new ink pad, and it is quite a dark pink, so I don't want it to overpower things. So, all right, there we go. So, did you all have a nice Christmas? I'd love to know how it went and what you got up to. please do let me know. As I say, I'm filming this before Christmas. It's the Tuesday before Christmas that I'm filming this, so I'm hoping I've had a nice Christmas. I'm sure I have. I'm sure it was, you know, my husband and I playing board games, eating Christmas dinner, eating chocolate, maybe watching a movie or two. We have quite a chilled out Christmas in our house where, you know, really the way that we like it. We're quite a chilled out couple, to be honest. It suits us fine. There we go. Now let's do that. There we go. And then, yeah, I thought we would just have, just really, you know, a few easy makes, you know, relatively easy anyway. Just to get into the flow of things again, because I've been a busy bee getting myself ready for Christmas and stuff lately. So, how do I want this then? If I go like that, then I think that fills out the space a bit better, doesn't it? There we go. That's that. As I say, the stamping was just to give it a bit of something in the background. But I don't know if I want to go in with a bit of silver stamping, now that I'm looking at it. I probably should have decided this before, but that's okay. I'm just going to use a teensy tiny little stamp from my set. And just see if I can get some silver in there, just to lighten it up, because I used quite a dark, it's like espresso truffle, but it's almost a black kind of colour, really. So I just want to come in with a bit of this if I can. That's it. There, just to lighten it up a bit, I think. Bit of silver, bit of sparkle. That's what we like. Alright, I think that's probably enough. Okay, and then for the library card inside, I was just going to go with a really simple sticker. I'm just going to bring the camera down so you can see a bit better. That's it. I have this habit of having the camera quite high, and I realised that it's probably better that you can see these bits and bobs really. Okay, and I've gone with this. It's just a pink and gold feather. Oops. And I thought it reminded me of, you know, a bird's feather, like an owl or something, but a pink one. But also almost like a quill, you know, for writing on. So we're going to do that. We said about putting a word on, didn't we? So let me have a little rifle through and decide what I want to use. I did also print out some other words somewhere. So I'm just going to have a little look-see. Equally, I think I want something bigger, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got this this sheet of words that I got from a shop on Etsy, and I've gone with Misted Sunlight, which I thought would be quite nice. Sounds quite pleasant. So the name escapes me as to who I got these words from. It was just, you know, one sheet. But if I can find it, I'll link them down below because they are lovely words. They're all like foresty and nature kind of words. But I thought Misted Sunlight sounds very, very picturesque, doesn't it? And then for the library card, as I say, I've got that sticker on. I'm just going to lightly stencil it after, and then I think that's all I'll be doing with that one. So there we go, that's a piece made. So let's have a think about this glassine bag. Right, so it's ripped at the top, so I think the first thing that I want to do is, I'm wondering whether to, rather than just cut it off with the trimmer, so I'm going to fold that over, and I'm wondering if I could give it almost like a, I don't know, like that kind of a shape. That might be slightly more interesting. I think that ink is dry. It's smudged in a few places, but I don't mind that because it looks a little bit like You know, if it was like an old glassine bag, I guess. You know, an old thing. Right, what was I doing here? Okay, so I think I was gonna try and use some of these stickers. These stickers are really nice. They've got like gold foiling in them. Okay. I hope the camera is low enough now for you to be able to see. I might just bring it in a little bit more actually. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I don't know, I might want to start thinking about having my camera in a different sort of place. So do let me know, you know, whether pulling it down has helped any. Obviously it does mean that you can't see the candle anymore, but that's not the end of the world, is it? So kind of like they're scattered on there, like thrown down kind of thing. You can't see the candle anymore, can you? There you go, now you can. Right, so yeah, kind of just scattered down, and then we could maybe have some poinsettias on there somehow. Yeah, I think that would look nice. Right, so let's see if we can peel off these stickers then, shall we? I think that was about there-ish. So do tell me, what did you get up to for Christmas? Did you go anywhere nice? Did you see family? Did you just have a chilled one at home like me and Scott? Do let me know. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I still hope you had a lovely weekend anyway. There we are. And more than anything, I hope you had a relaxing time. I think that's what we all need at the moment, really. I know I speak, well, I certainly do. I do. I needed a relaxing one. I need a relaxing one. Right. So I kind of want to cover up that free cinema pass writing, so that's why I'm putting that one up there. I just wanted the little gold stars that we've got. So I think I've put these down a little bit different from how I had them, but that's fine. The whole point was they were supposed to look like they're just kind of like thrown down on it. Ish. And then we can have a couple of the poinsettias. And then, I don't know, is that too much to have another poinsettia? Probably. Yeah, I think 2 is probably fine, but we could have them, you know, separated out. Just want to see how I feel about the stars, but I think the stars are a bit too small. Yeah, let's go with this then. Let's just pop these poinsettias down about something like that. I think that would be nice. So let's go around it in pink. Yeah, it feels weird to think, you know, I'm filming this before Christmas and I'm asking you how your Christmases are, but otherwise I won't get a chance to ask you. So yeah, I wish I could comment on how my Christmas was, but I don't know at this point. But as I say, I'm sure I had a lovely time. There we are. Okay, so fingers crossed that the this thing, the art glitter glue, works with the glassine. I'm sure it will. There we go. Yeah, sorry if I'm struggling with my words at the moment. I think I'm just quite tired. So I'm looking forward to having a bit of time off just to recharge my batteries. I decided not to do the altered book this week because I just wasn't ready for it. I think because I still have, you know, the Cosy Winter projects in my head. I knew that I hadn't finished the ephemera for them, so sort of that was weighing on my mind a little bit. And then of course we've got the fairy journals coming up, so in the end I thought, you know what, I think it's maybe a bit too much for me. And so we're going to postpone the altered book slightly, and we're going to do that once the Cosy Winter projects are out of the way. I think that'll just work a bit better for my creativity really, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, change of plan, but that doesn't matter, does it? Right, I've got stuff stuck to me as per usual. I just wanted to go around this glassine bag. Okay, just to give it this nice pink border. There we are. That's the kind of thing that I was thinking. I just want to see. I definitely want something else on it though. And of course I am thinking, do I want a word? Whispering wind is quite nice, or silence of nature. I think we'll go with whispering wind because that sounds quite poetic. I just want to see how that would look. So let me get this cut out. I haven't done hardly any fussy cutting lately, so I'm a bit behind on everything, so you have to bear with me, I'm afraid. As I say, I'm a bit yeah, I'm a bit behind these days. There we go, let's do that. I was just sort of thinking where I've put those stickers in a slightly different place. I was wondering, did I want this? I feel like I want another sticker, but that's probably too much. No, not feeling that, so I'm not going to bother with that. I might put something else there. I do feel like it wants something else, but equally, maybe it doesn't. I'll sit with it. Okay, right. Let's have a think about this one. So, as I say, I want to put that, it's just a really interesting texture of paper, which is why I kept it. So I thought we could use that. Obviously I need to back the tag, but I'll do all that sort of stuff afterwards. You don't need to see that, I don't think. So let's, this is just Kalau glue. So I'll just put a thin layer on, and then I can go around the edges as I need to with my art glitter glue. And I just want to get that stamped bit in. Just make sure I've got all the orange covered up. Okay, that's it. Just give that a moment to take, and I'm getting glue everywhere as per usual. And then I want my scissors. Here they are. Right, let's just cut around this then. I just thought this would give it, you know, an interesting background. And then we're going to put some fussy cuts over the top. That's it. I should only need to cut two sides. Okay. Yeah, just checking you could see. Okay, so I've got this poinsettia. I know I'm doing a lot with poinsettias, but I just really like how they look. I've got two poinsettias. I don't know if I want to go this way. No, I definitely prefer it that way. Something like that. I have this sticker, which I thought, just to give it a little bit more interest in there. And well, or I've got this like floral type of a sticker, which is quite nice. But if I do that, then I would want this to be a bit more higgledy, which I then think is probably too much, isn't it? With the stamping in the background. I think that's probably it, because we've got this nice stamping detail. I just want to double check if I want it down here instead. I think I was trying to hide the word cinema, you see. could do something like that. I just feel like, you know, it does want something. What do we think to that? I think that's quite nice. I can't decide which way round that I prefer it. I think I prefer it the other way. I just want to be sure. I do like that as well. But yeah, I think I prefer it this way. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Oh goodness me and decisions, eh? That's nice. Just off to the one side. It's because I'm trying to hide the word cinema, but you know, part of me is like, well, that's quite pretty too. Or we could do something a bit more blasé. A bit more like, you know, just thrown down. But no, I think I prefer it taking up the space. I know, I'm probably so infuriating to watch when I come to decorate stuff. Right, I like that, so let's just go for it. One of these days, I hope to be a bit more carefree. I just don't know. It's I put a lot of pressure on myself, is what I think that I do. You know, I come from a long line of perfectionists, and it's a really hard mentality to snap out of. Yeah, I'm just finding it a bit tricky to sort of snap out of. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect, because, you know. Right, I think going about here. Again, remember, it does not need to be perfect. It really doesn't. That's it. Okay. So yeah, I appreciate I'm probably quite an infuriating person to watch when I'm decorating things, and I am so sorry for that. It's one of those things, I want to keep doing it, because, you know, the more you practice at something, the more it does sort of come together, and, you know, it gets easier with time. So I'm the champion for keep on going. You can do it. Yeah, I'm that person. Right. Okay, let's get this other poinsettia done. So yeah, this video might be a little bit on the long side, because I do want to get all of those bits done if I can, because it would be nice to get them all done in just one video. And if the video is a little bit long, then, you know, can always be watched in sections, parts, you know. That's that. And bring this in. Now I realise I've kept this straight edged, haven't I? I haven't rounded any corners, I haven't turned it into a tag shape. I'm thinking actually just to leave it with the straight edges. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might. Oh, I think that is stuck down. Yeah, that's definitely stuck. So then I think I'm going to edge this one with the silver. That's that. Sorry if I'm bringing it up to me, it's because I haven't got a dobber, so just use the ink pad. Oops. What's that? Yes, I like that. That's a nice tag, that is. Or journal card. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it with the straight edged look to it. I don't know about you know, there's a hole in it already, I might put that back in. Probably not. I think I'll leave it as is. What I do want to do is just go in with a bit of silver stamping like we did the library pocket. Get some lids on. There we are. Because I did miss a bit here, so I'm thinking get that there. Again, just to brighten it up a bit with the silver. Just get that bit. Yeah, I like that. I don't normally do a lot of stamping, so I'm trying to, you know, to get used to doing it. There we are. What do you think? Different, isn't it? Okay, right. We've got this clothing tag. There we are. Just ignore my dog, please. Don't know what he's barking at. So I've got this tag from Nanine at Collage Type. Don't know what kind of name I was trying to say there. Nanine. Let's try that again. So I've got this. Like I thought to make this as a dangle, the clothing tag, because it's got a hole in it. But then I thought to make a cluster out of it, or that's kind of nice. I'm just basically trying to cover up the, you know, the logo information. But part of me is thinking I could just do something simple. Let's see. Yeah, I was putting that down initially. I think I used the pink poinsettia that I had my eye on originally. So let me just see. White's probably... Oh no, white is okay. That's quite nice. Do we want another word? We probably do, don't we? Let's see, what have we got? Silence of Nature, that's a nice one. So again, bear with me. I'm just gonna have to cut these out. I'm so lazy with my fussy cutting, I really am. I have no excuses for it, I'm just really lazy. I don't really enjoy fussy cutting, and so I don't like to do it. So I end up waiting until, you know, in cases like this where I'm like, oh, I'll just cut this one thing out. When in actual fact, it would be a lot quicker. It would be a lot quicker if I just got everything done, you know, at the same time. And I know that, and yet still, I'm really lazy with my fussy cutting. I don't know what it is. I put it off, I put it off, I put it off. Please tell me I'm not the only one who does that. What's that? Okay. Alright, let's just get that rounded. Inked rather. There we go. Alright, what do we think? Have it going off slightly, because essentially this is going to be a cluster, is what I'm thinking. So I just want to, I think I want the word up there because we've got specimen number down here, which I want to try and keep if I can. That's quite nice, isn't it? And then if we can we ink this around in pink? Oops. This has got a strange coating on it, so I don't know if that ink will actually stay on there, but we can try, can't we? Alright, let's ink around. And we're using this one. There we go. So I don't know if some of you will remember from my December dailies, but we had snow at one point, didn't we? And yeah, we went through a period after that of having really, really cold temperatures. I think it got down to like minus 3, minus 4, and in Scotland it was like minus 6. I know that. As my friend Carol Ann was saying about the temperatures and everything. Anywho, it's gone a lot, you know, really quite mild now. To say all that, we actually turned the heating off last night, because we didn't need it on, and of course, you know, prices are what they are at the moment. We we turned it off, and I don't think we had it on this morning either. We've gone back up to, you know, 14 degrees, which is, you know, yeah, very strange. Where did I have this? I don't know which way around to have it. I do that, that's it, and then before that has a chance to stick down, let's get this in. Silence of nature, it's nice. Oops. Reminds me, actually, I should make some winter words up for my my altered book, like how I did the autumn pages. I want to do that again, but for winter, because they did come in very handy. Right, that's not straight. So yeah, I'm thinking this will be to decorate something. As I say, I did think to make it as a dangle, but I wanted to completely cover up the markings behind. Oh yeah, that ink has not stayed on that tag, but that's okay. The rest of it all has pink on it, doesn't it? There we go. Right, come on then, we can do this last one, can't we? Right, so we've got this note card thing. I did try to stamp this, but again, it was really strange material, paper, so it just did not take to the ink at all. Right, I was thinking to just basically do some collage with it. I've got this pretty, isn't that lovely? I got those from a seller on Etsy, all like, you know, botanicals and with the gold on it and everything, so nice. And we've got an Artie Mae's word. So I was thinking something like that, but what I want to do, I think I want to back the card, because I think I want this. Do I want this to fold over? I'm just trying to decide whether I would, you know, just to give it a bit of interest on the back, if this was just, you know, a plain paper. What do you think? Nah, not me. Not me. So let's just rip this down here. It would have looked nice, it would have done, but just want to keep it easy today, don't I? Easy peasy. Okay, and then I just want to just give that a different edge. That's it. The simplest collage you'll ever see in your life. And that's, yeah, it doesn't need like a huge amount really, in my opinion. Try not to ink this too heavily, Justine. There we go. This comes from a scrap from Nanine at Collage Type. I think it came with her botanical label kit. There was a couple, I want to say, why am I using that? I want to say there was a couple of backing sheets, and that might have been one of them. Really nice, like scripty. You probably can't see the detail in the camera lens, but really nice pink and script, and yeah, just really nice. Just something that I had laying around. So was that to go like that? Yeah. As I say, it's just to cover up the logo, business name, business information. That's it. Getting glue everywhere. I'm in trouble with the colour. I end up squirting out way more than I actually need. Just a bit heavy-handed with it, I think. That's it. Let's put that away. Yeah, that'll be nice to write on then. So I didn't put it this way. I mean, it can go that way. Obviously, it will have to go that way inside a pocket or an envelope or something. But the idea is that, you know, I wanted you to be able to write this away. I might put, instead of just plain paper on the back actually, I might put some, where do I want this? I was going to say I might put some kit paper on the back, actually. Yeah, that's nice. It'll do, won't it? Yeah, let's go for it. I'm trying to make sure I use some stickers, not just all fussy cuts, because of, you know, wanting to keep bulk down where possible. Stickers definitely help with that, don't they? Right, question is, whoop, do we want this? Yeah, put the sticker down first, so something like that. And then go with this. So I think in the new year I'm going to try something different with the way that I film, with the camera I mean. I don't want this. Sorry, let me just put this down. So currently I film with the camera like reflected in like a mirror state, so that I can like lean down and look up and see am I in frame and all of that. But what I'm starting to think is, I don't know if it's affecting the quality of the video, especially when I'm using white stuff. And with it being, you know, me pulling the camera down as low as what I have today, I actually have to duck to see you anyway. So what I'm thinking is, if I were to turn the camera around, I can actually look at the top. So I'm going to try that in the new year, I think, just to give it a go. And if it doesn't work, then I can just go back to how I have been doing it. But yeah, I'm just wondering about how it's all working, I guess. Alrighty, so I'm not going to bother inking around that, because as I say, I don't think it's going to keep the ink on it. So we'll just keep that as white, and that's fine because it works just fine for snowy winter, doesn't it? So simple, simple. So we did all the pieces that I wanted to get done. So we have this card, which I'm just going to back with some kit page, something nice and decorative. We have a cluster embellishment detail there. We've got a tag, just wants backing. So I'll just back that onto some plain paper, because obviously this is the decorative side. Glassine bag, which, you know what I'm thinking, would it be really extra? Will it fit? Might be a bit much with both of them being stamped, but it's a maybe, isn't it? Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, yes, I was showing you the glassine bag, wasn't I? There we go. I'm just trying to decide. I still feel like it wants something there, where I think I got the stickers slightly in the wrong place. So I might put another little sticker on it or something, maybe, or a little piece of something. Let me just... I definitely feel like it wants something. But that would look nice. Oh, let's do that. And let me just show you the pocket. And that's the library pocket. Again, I think that's okay. I might want to add more to it, because I am sort of looking and thinking, is it a bit plain? But we'll see. And then I'm just going to stencil that lightly. And then those would be those pieces. Right, let's look at this word. Do I want this? Yeah, I'm going to go for it. because I like it, and it's got gold on it. Let's do that. It's from a greeting card, this one. You know, it would have just said like special day or special birthday or something, and I just take out the words like wishes, special, wonderful, happy, those types of words that you get in greeting cards. Because yeah, I like to use words like that. I need tissue. Okay, that's better. Gives you something else to look at. Something else. There we are. So there we go. That is, what, 5 pieces done? Yes. Wonderful. Well, I'm happy with that. I think that's been a good session today. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing them come together. Looking at them, I'm thinking I used a lot of poinsettias again. But as I say, I don't have a huge amount of pink winter stuff. So yeah, might be, you know, poinsettia overload, but these are not all going to go in the same places, and you know, I'm hoping to, when I actually bring in the stuff, obviously I'll do my best to make sure things are, you know, working together and coordinating and such like. Anyway, I won't ramble because otherwise the outro for the video will be like 5 minutes long and nobody wants that. Thank you ever so much for joining me. As I say, I hope you had a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you later this week. Bye for now.